Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello, I hope everybody's doing okay. If you're new, then welcome. This is actually the last video of this series. There is a playlist and I think I've called it beginner tutorials. So this is a lapbook that we've been making, and it's using the Graphics 45 Cottage Life papers. I also did another one in a little bit of a bigger size, same height. I think I did it an inch wider or two, I can't remember, in Tim Holtz, which I've already decorated, and there's a flip through up on the channel. So since yesterday, was it yesterday? I think it was. I've put I've put this little thing in here, and I'm going to get some scrap papers and make that into a little tiny notebook. So I've put the papers in, and like I said, I've not sewed them in. I've just folded them and put them in. I folded the papers height wise and just cut some off the top. So I've put 10 in that side, so that's 40 sides, and 10 in this side. So that's 80 sides, isn't it? Not sure if I'm going to be able to keep them all in. At the minute, it's looking fine, but we've got two sections to put some pockets in and things like that. I am going to be making another one of these, and I'll do it in a few months, and I'm going to do it even bigger than the Tim Holtz one, because I actually thought this would be really handy for me to use as a planner, as a notebook, as a somewhere to, you know, put things that I scribble down. And yeah, and I want to do myself a Tim Holtz one, and then I might make some matching ephemera holders and stuff, so all my stuff's like matching. Because I don't have any apart from these tall ephemera things that I made for die cuts. I've not made myself anything like to hold ephemera, so yeah, I will be back to do a bigger version, and I'll do it more on a planner, notes, pockets, to actually be able to, you know, just shove notes in it and things like that. But I'll wait a few months. It might even be in autumn, we'll see. So enough flicking about. I've got my scrap box out to the side, and I'm just gonna have a look, see if I've got some tiny papers that I can just put in this little notebook. So they're the parts that I cut off the top, so, you know, that'll make two small notebooks. I don't want to use those papers in that little one though. I'm thinking of using, you know, that kind of size. So I don't know if they'll be too small. Let's hope that they're not. Do I want a bit of scrapbook paper in it, or shall I just put plain in? Oh, excuse me. Oh dear me. Oh, I hope you're not new. That's a bit rude. Me just sitting here yawning. I'm really sorry. It's late afternoon here. Well, it's more than late afternoon. It's like 4:30 kind of time. So after this video, you know, I've finished for the day. So yeah, and I think I've only had 1 cup of coffee, oh dear, today. So yeah, I've gone a bit yawny. If I start acting up, I'll carry on filming it tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Okay. Oh, let me get in a decent position. Move those over there. Let's get that little note. Oh, I forgot to put those back. So that's the little thingy-majig. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. So what have we got? Oh gosh, it is tiny, isn't it? I bet these are the right size. Yeah, they'll be fine. So that's too wide. Okay, if I bring that in like so, and then that like that, that can be a pull-out, can't it? Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to stagger them slightly. Let's just get the roller out so I can tear them off. Okay, so that's 3. Am I going too high? No, that's about right. Let's use some of this. I think this is for the fairies. It's very small. Right, let's use that bit up. Okay, let's hope that just fits in. Oh, it doesn't. So I'm just going to the side so I can try and drop it somewhat into the bin. I say somewhat, it's probably everywhere. So let's find the middle. Is that the middle? Oh, no. That one. And I'm just going to staple it in. Let's bring that one down a little bit. Yep. I'll put 2 in because obviously we've got some higher than the others. So try and get it in the centre. And that's a little book for the little fairies. Or the little girl in the garden. So that can go there. I suppose some little things like that would be handy in a planner type thing, because sometimes you just need to grab something. Oh, so sorry. I think, you know, now I've started yawning, obviously I can't stop. Right, come on. Let's get to it. So the first booklet, I've not got a plan for what I'm doing. What I'm going to do is see what scraps I've got and see what I think I can do with them. Okay, so let's have a look at these scraps. So we obviously don't want, well, I'm not saying obviously. Well, I did say obviously, didn't I? Yeah, I suppose we could do some stacked pocket. I don't know about the peaching in there. So I've got, ooh, could be a belly band, couldn't it? I'll just keep that one there a minute. Keep that one there. And another tall one there. Don't want that. But I think that would actually be very nice. Just folded up like a library pocket. Yeah, I like that. And then if you've got it all open, that goes on to there. Yes, I like it. So let's do it. So if I get my rounder. So with that being, I want to say a nondescript pattern. You know, it doesn't matter which way it goes. As I've put this up, that is the right way, and that still looks the right way because it doesn't matter. Which is always very good for doing these kinds of pockets. So I'm going to round off 4 corners. Just for a change. And just go around with the ink like so. Okay, so I've just glued at each side and pressed it down, and I'm going to use one of the cards, you know, where you get the 12x12 and some of them are cards. So I think I'm going to glue it down like that, and then it could be a tuck as well. So I'm going to go around that corner. And here. Okay, and I want it middle-ish. I like it. I don't want the elastic end. Okay, and I suppose if you have these in different sections, you know, say, I mean, I don't go to meetings, but you know, I have online meetings with Nanine and, you know, the design team and things like that. You know, but if I was physically going to a meeting, I could just take, you know, this section, which would have everything for that meeting. So yeah, I'm liking that idea. So I'm just going to cut this a little bit narrower. So I don't want to cut too much off it. So I'll cut down there. I did cut a slither off the top because it was a little bit long. Just going to round these corners, so then we've got a band, and I can either put it at the side, which I might actually do, or in the middle, but I think I'm going to go to the side. So that is that. Let's just run round it with the ink. I probably need to re-dab this dabber. I'm using, is it the Victorian Velvet? It is. Okay, and then I'm going to put some glue across the top. I'm going to do it a bit thicker across the top, and I'm going to go down that side. If I was doing it in the middle, I would just glue on the top and the bottom. Okay, and then I shall pop that on. Okay, I think that's straightish. Lovely. So I could either put a couple of those in, or let's see, I've got some like gardening type ephemera here. So flower and garden seeds, that'd be nice. What else have I got? They're not really the right colours. Sorry, I don't want to empty everything out, and there's not a great deal of anything in here, to be honest. I will do some other garden floral projects soon. Pop that in there, look. So I can use the rest of these things up. Oh, I've got that. That was out of a book. No, could do with just a bit of something across there. Totally wrong colour. No, I'd rather make that into a pocket or something. I think it'd be a shame just to pop it on there. Oh, I just don't know. I just do not know. So that's like an ephemera piece. I might pop that behind there. Yeah, I like that there. Have I got a smaller one? I think that's is that a sticker? I think this is a sticker, yeah. Some of them are like ephemera pieces, like that is, but that's too big. There's a bit of greenery there, look. It's not really. It's a bit too orange. Well, it is orange. Got pink rose there. A tiny pink rose. And that's a sticker. See, they are vellum ones, and when you put them on, they kind of sink into the background, and I just think on that background, it might look a funny colour. That's a thingy. No, it's all too top then, isn't it? I wonder if I can poke that in. Let me put those down. I wonder if I can. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm not going to ink. Oh yes, I am. I am. Because it'll just make them a bit more pinkier. Because these have got oranges in as well, but I think it looks nice on this bit. These are pieces from a Your Creative Studio box. Right, I'm just going to put some glue on there just so we can get that kind of. Yeah, that's lovely. And then I'll stick the whole thing down. Now, if I'd got a wider spine, I would be able to do more pockets and have, you know, flippy elements and this, that and the other, but the spine isn't very big. I can't remember what I did it at. If you've been following and you've been making it along with me, then you'll obviously know. If you haven't and you do want to know, probably go back to video 1, because I did both of the ones that I did in different sizes as far as I can remember. But yeah, I started this project weeks and weeks ago. Okay, love that. So that's that one done. And then we've got this one. So let's have a look what other papers we've got. trimmer there. I'm not so bothered about using that because that green will come in useful for me. I could cut that out, couldn't I? What's the matter, Colin? Your dad will be home in a minute. Okay, I'm going to cut along there. So that can be a piece, and then obviously this is, I'll cut round it, you know, better in a bit because I don't want it now this second. I just thought I'll do it. Why it's there. I'm quite liking the same one. Don't want that. I don't think I want to. Mind you, I did a side tuck, didn't I? So I could have a band in the middle. Yeah, I could have a band in the middle, and I could put that on, and I could put some lace underneath it. So that's a possibility. Now, how big are these? Just thinking I could like cut one of these down and it'd be a small pocket on the front, like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that then. So I'm totally being, you know, whatever piece I've picked up, I'm kind of going with that piece of card because I only bought so many sheets of it. I mean, I probably did have a pad's worth, to be honest, but I just wanted the sheets that I wanted instead of buying the full pack. And then some of them, see, I wanted 2 of. And then a lot of these pads you only get 1 of. Okay, so if you're in the UK and you're thinking, well, where does she buy them from? I do get them from scrapbooking.com, which is in America. I'm sure there's places in the UK, but I think they're very much, they've got them when the pads first come out, and then once, you know, they've sold, that's it kind of thing. I've seen odd sheets in different shops, but I've never seen, you know, like the complete lot. So occasionally I do an order from scrapbooking.com. I normally wait until there's a few nice kits. I'm going to glue that top and bottom as well. So then we've got like a double band. So try and centre it somewhat. I would like, is it? I think it's a B one that they've done. It's, I don't know if it's, yes, it is Graphics 45. It's like black and dark colours. That looks very nice. And the sunflower one looks very nice too. But I've been avoiding doing an order because I'm supposed to be smalling my room down, ready for a move, you know, a new craft room, which will be I was telling Mandy Chilvers came and visited me, and yeah, it's going to be my studio. It's not going to be my craft room, it's not going to be the spare room, it's going to be my studio. And yeah, if any of you make signs and you would like your sign on my door, you're more than welcome to send me one. That'd be quite funny. Oh dear. Okay. That reminds me a little bit of a jean pocket. Yeah, that's cute. So I've got 2 tiny ones and two bigger ones. So I'm just going to glue, sorry, around here. And hopefully we've got something, you know, pre-made that we can just pop in. I still love that bit. If you was with me yesterday when we decorated a bit. Okay. Lovely. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to put some lids on first. Okay. Right. See what we've got in here. That's another seed thing that's too wide for there, but it go in there and them colours go really nice. That's that. Well, it's more domesticated. It's not gardening as such. Well, it's not gardening, but I like that going crossways. Yeah, I'm going to pop that in there. I think that's it in that kind of stuff. Some of those was like a tea stained set from Tapeology, and if you normally watch me, you'll know I've got a coupon code and you can find that in my description. It is a 15% one, so it's pretty good one. Okay, so there's nothing else in there. Now I am wondering, because I've only got 2 pieces, I'm wondering if to put that one in there. Let's and put, she's beautiful, isn't she? Reminds me of that Muse collection. I don't know whose that is. I don't seem to be able to get that now in the UK. I had my eye on it, and yeah, I can't find it. But that's got a beautiful lady in it. Let's a little bit of ink around. And pop her there, and there that way. I would have liked one, you know, that way. I've got loads of scraps, obviously, because you know, I cut all these, but I mean, these would be great for tag bases and things. But like I say, I think the green ones, I will take them out, because I could actually use that in a botanical, what I'm doing at the moment. Colin's let himself out the back door and he's barking at everything. Anything and everything. I can hear him. I don't know if you can or not. But, yeah, the neighbours definitely can. Oh, that's pretty. I think I'll fussy cut that out. Aha, that's what I was looking for. So I'm wondering if that one will fit in there. Probably will. I don't really want to use that one again because I've used that. Oh, that's a green as well. But I like cutting these up for, you know, either tags or ephemera. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. Right. Let's cut down here. I'm going to cut it with the blue little edge on it. If it's too wide, then I can take that in. Should have got me bigger scissors out. That's quite a few. If I would blossom if I were a rose. I would blossom if I were a rose. Definitely would. Right, so I think I'm gonna have to go into that next blue one. I don't know how to take that pink off or not at the top, but it's at the bottom as well, and I don't want to cut it off the bottom because I'll be cutting too much into the flowers. Let's hope that fits. Oh no! That's just round the corners. Sometimes that does make a difference. It definitely doesn't make something fit that really doesn't fit, but and I don't think it really did fit. I think I'm just trying too hard now. Oh. Well, I wonder if I could put a ruler down and just widen it slightly. Yeah, I think my ruler, what I wanted, fell down my my desk. It's a bit risky doing it with this one. Let's see if that's done anything. Oh, come on, I want you to fit. Can I leave it like that? Do you think? I will leave it like that because I do think when I've can find my little ruler, I think I'll be able to. There we go, lot. But I think I'll be able to push it a little bit more. Oh, that's lovely. So that was easy. Easy pockets, wasn't it? So it's surprising different things that you can come up with, just, you know, with your scraps and what have you. So that is it finished. Now let's have a look if it will close. I mean, I could have had a pocket there if I'd have wanted. Yeah, and it's still fine because we've not you know, embellish things and put lavishes of lace on things. So everything is pretty slim in there. It's only, you know, if you put in dimensional things that you need it bigger. I'd say that is an inch, that one. But yes, if you wanted things more decorated and stuff, I would definitely do this at like 1.5 inch. So, but I'm going to play around with the sizes. But this is a lovely one. If you didn't have these on the front, this would be great for putting in your handbag. Depending on, you know, what you do and what you need things for. If you work from home, you know, next to your telephone and things like that. So, yeah, I think it's very handy. So I hope you've enjoyed the series. I know some of you have made it and it's been your first time, and yeah, you was pretty happy with how it turned out. If you want to share any photos, please come along to the group. You can find that in the description. And yeah, share your photos. If you don't want to share your photos, you can always email me if you want me to have a look. That'd be nice. And yeah, I will be back with a beginner's alter file folder. And yeah, I shall do a full playlist. And then, like I say, when newer people join, there's somewhere that I can direct them to as a starting place. And yeah, I've still got lots of scraps left, so these will be definitely turning up in my other projects. I'm not taking that green out. I said that, didn't I? So no. You're not taking it. Okay, so clip all those together and put them in with my gardening. It's not gardening, but it's, you know, garden. I've got some pictures of cottages and things like that, so it'll be very you know, along the themes of these papers. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved working with the papers. I don't do a lot in these colours. I know a lot of you who know me well was pretty surprised at the choice. But yeah, I've absolutely loved it. So thank you so much, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next video. I think there's been some problems on YouTube with YouTube unsubscribing people and, you know, unclicking the notifications and things like that. I'm going to mention it in a few videos just so people are aware. I'm not the only one. I've spoke to quite a few people, even Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. And our views have, you know, gone down rapidly, and I think a lot of people have been unsubscribed and things, and yeah, you know, you lose touch, don't you? I mean, sometimes somebody will pop up on mine and I'll think, oh crikey, I'd forgot all about them. I used to love watching them, and then when I look, you know, they've still been videoing, and you think, well, I've not seen them for absolutely ages. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind just taking a look, and yeah, perhaps having a look through your whole list of who you subscribe to, so you can see that your bell's on. I'm not totally sure how to do it. I know I've checked mine, but I couldn't give you a walkthrough. Right, I'm off. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye for now.